Hello and welcome back to the Drake and Josh podcast. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Trevor.
And we've been gone for 3 months.
We have. You might not know it until this episode because we do have an episode still in the can.
Yeah, true. So a different episode is going to come out first that we recorded months ago, but that we kind of just forgot and lost track of time on.
It was supposed to come out, and then life happens, and then all of us forgot that we even recorded it.
Yeah.
So I got a job.
Yeah. Trevor got a job, so he's been busy on the weekends.
I work weekends mostly.
Yeah.
Because it's not a full-time job, sadly, but it's a job.
Yeah. And I was previously off weekends, so like it was just impossible for us to record.
But now you're back to working weekends.
Yeah, and having a couple weekdays off, so it's able to line up. And also, the reason that we had forgotten to put out the original episode is because we went to the Keys. We went to the Florida Keys.
Went to the Florida Keys. Check out Abby's channel.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, when we put the description, we can link both the vlogs we're about to talk about. We're going to link those in the description. So the Keys one is the first vacation we went on.
Which I was there.
We've been vacationing it up. At least me and Abby have. Trevor was there for the first one.
I've been just working and then also kind of just going to Gainesville once or twice. But not really, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah. You've been cosplaying and shit, too.
I've been working on my Halloween costume and I went and did some cons and stuff.
Yeah, we're recording this right after Halloween, November 1st.
Yep, today is November.
I don't know when it's coming out though.
Probably
sometime. Not tomorrow.
I forget what we'll have to ask Abby. Abby's not here right now.
Yeah, she's at work.
We'll have to ask her what the release schedule is because I forgot.
Yeah, well, it was once a week before.
Was it Thursdays?
It was just whenever. It was once a week, and I would just have to remind Abby.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, so we went to the Keys. We went and stayed at my dad's place that he has down there right now for work.
Really fun.
Yeah, it was a blast. We were there for a weekend, and we fucking made it worth the weekend. We drank too much. We ate key lime pie and seafood, and we hung out at the beach, and it was dope.
It was really cool. We got to, we drove around a little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just hung out on the back porch of Jacob's dad's place, which was honestly amazing.
Yeah, it was
right
really
on the
cool.
Canal.
Because his company is paying for the place, so it's dope.
It's super dope. The hanging chairs, the whole little tiki hut cabana. Mm-hmm. There was a rat that attacked us at one point.
Yeah, a rat ran. We were sitting on the canal or on the steps that lead down into a canal. In the dark because we wanted to see the stars. And this rat just ran at us out of nowhere and didn't notice that it was a rat running at us until it was right there.
And then it saw us.
Yeah, and it got scared and ran the opposite way. But and
then Jacob and Abby were done and I was like, it's just a rat.
I also almost fell down the steps, remember?
You did. You almost fell in the canal.
I totally, if I would have landed any harder, I'm surprised I did not break my wrist.
I'm glad you didn't. That would have sucked.
I landed so hard, all my body weight just on my wrist, and it was landed flat.
That would have been really bad to have that late at night had to go into the hospital.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
In the Keys.
The Keys.
Where would the closest hospital?
I don't think they have hospitals in the Keys. I think it's more
they definitely have one in Key West because I remember driving past it.
Key West is really far though.
Yeah, but then so is Miami. We were right in the middle.
Yeah, I think Miami would have probably been closer.
We were right in the middle where there's...
And we were top of the Keys.
We were the top, yeah, but still we were kind of far enough away from everything to be kind of stranded away from the hospital. We were
just below Key Largo.
Montego?
Not quite.
Baby, why don't we go down to Coco?
Now our thing's going to get a copyright strike, Trevor.
Sorry, yeah, my
it's too accurate.
My pitch perfect voice.
Yeah, so then after that, I feel like we had no excuse. We just didn't record. After the Keys? Or was that right when you started?
No, I did not have the job yet. Stuff kept coming up.
Yeah.
I think we were going to record one weekend. And you guys got the opportunity for Savannah. And I was like, of course.
Oh, yeah. It was Abby and I's last weekend, I think, that we had a line together before her schedule changed.
Yeah, so it was obviously you guys should go do something.
Yeah, so we went up to Savannah, which we also did a vlog for. Because we're in that mood, I guess. Yeah, so that was really dope. Savannah's a really cool city. It's very walkable. There's a lot of cool squares and a lot of cool historical stuff.
And then
which
I
is
started working.
my shit.
I think I started working just after that.
Yeah.
Because I've only been at it for a month or two.
Mm-hmm.
I think 2 months now. I've been working.
At the radio station.
Yeah, I work for some local radio stations.
Yeah, which is
I don't
pretty
know
cool.
how much I'm technically supposed to talk about.
Yeah, we'll just
I
keep it
did
to radio
sign
station.
some sort of NDA or something like that.
You always do. You always do at
Well,
companies.
I didn't really read it.
Well, I didn't read mine either, Trevor.
I skimmed through it, and I know that there's some stuff I'm not supposed to do, like
I don't think
like
they
taking
wanna
money
tell you.
for stuff. And
Well, yeah, you're not allowed to. That's not really NDA stuff, though.
Yeah.
NDA's like the don't talk.
so I just work for some radio stations. It's really
Yeah.
fun. I really like my job. If anyone cares,
They all care, Trevor.
they all. Yeah, you guys all have been following my unemployment saga. It's finally come to an end. I'm working.
It's been this entire podcast.
This entire podcast has been Trevor.
Well, technically, the beginning of the podcast when we recorded it in Gainesville was when you were still in school. I was
Yeah,
not in school.
I'm
I was unemployed.
Technically, we were both. I mean, technically speaking, we were both unemployed. 'Cause
Yeah, but
I
you were a
wasn't wor-
student still.
I was still a
not.
student, technically. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Man, that was a good time when we first started
our listeners have listened through
our life.
our lives up to this point.
Especially that one guy. Shout out guy that binge watched all the episodes.
Yeah, dude, we just saw
Like a
your
crazy
comments. That was
person.
awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a lot of commitment.
But yeah, so we've been gone.
Mhm.
It won't seem like we noticed last
Yeah.
episode, obviously, like we said. But
But after Savannah, I did go to Atlanta.
you did go to Atlanta as well.
3 vacations for the price of fun. So I went up to Atlanta for Porch Fest and to hang out with Abby's family. It was a really good time.
That's
Got
awesome.
drunk and drank free beer and ate free food, so it was dope.
I had the exact opposite, where I had to go to Oktoberfest for work stuff
And
was
wasn't
not
allowed
allowed
to.
to drink anything.
No booze. You could just look at it.
No booze. I just sat there watching.
And hand it out? Handed out the beer?
No,
Oh, sad.
no, we give out koozies and lightning flags and
That's cool, though.
stuff.
Go Lightning, am I right, guys?
Yeah, go
For all
lightning.
you Tampa Bay heads out there.
But yeah, nobody was at Oktoberfest. It was kind of crazy because we were on the
Really?
last. We were there on the last day. Because the day before my cousin got married, so I didn't get to work Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
So I only worked one day of Oktoberfest, whereas some of my coworkers worked.
Did you tell her at the wedding that she owed you cash because you had to miss work?
No, I did actually get switched over to a morning shift, so I did get
Oh,
to
that's
work
good.
that day.
Yeah.
She did not owe me cash. I did do some good drone recording
shots?
of the wedding.
Oh, that's cool.
Not the actual ceremony, because that would have been really annoying.
Obnoxious.
Although there was this guy in a friggin' stunt airplane.
What?
Because we
At bird camp?
we were on a ranch, so we're out in the middle of nowhere, and this guy is just over and over. That sounded really good, I'm sure, on the.
I love the wavelength.
But he just kept going up and doing dives and all this stuff during the ceremony, and we could all hear it loud and clear because we're trying to be quiet for the ceremony
Yeah.
because it's outdoors. And he's just.
See, my question is, why do people continuously have outdoor weddings? You know,
I want an outdoor wedding.
They're always too hot, Trevor.
It was not.
We live in the South.
It was gorgeous.
We live in the South.
We do live in the South, but outdoor
It's
weddings.
dead ass hot outside.
It was not hot during this one.
I went to a wedding in Texas. Very hot.
Yeah,
Excruciatingly hot.
I'm sure. A summer wedding outdoors in Texas or Florida is not a good idea. But this was a fall
Don't
wedding.
get me wrong. It was a beautiful wedding if my family listens to this.
I'm sure it was. Just the beauty in being fuck off hot is two totally separate
I was
things.
fuck off hot.
Did you have to wear a jacket?
I was wearing a suit.
See, that's the thing.
But not
I
everybody
didn't-
was. I think I got pranked.
No, almost no one at this wedding
I
wore.
looked good, though.
Not even the groomsmen wore suit jackets at this wedding.
What kind of
Vests.
wedding did you go to?
This is a very southern cowboy wedding.
Vests.
They
Trevor.
all had cowboy hats on. Different colored ones, too.
At the wedding I went to, my uncle wore a cowboy hat.
Well, your uncle always wears a cowboy hat.
Yes, he does.
'Cause he's
You know,
cool.
they almost told him he wasn't allowed to. He wore it
would've-
anyway.
He would have said, fuck you, I'm wearing it.
He essentially did. Essentially, that's what happened.
I don't blame him. I would do the same if I wore a cowboy hat.
Yeah, I couldn't picture him not wearing one. I don't know why they even suggested
I've
it.
thought about it, but I think my head's too big to wear hats. So
Yeah, I mean, you're not really a cowboy hat guy. You don't wear one.
I
You
don't
wear the
wear-
boots. You got half of it.
I got the boots. I did wear my gator skin boots to the wedding.
That's cool.
Well, my caiman skin boots, but
Yeah.
whatever. And that was nice. And just a nice shirt,
Mm-hmm.
tie. So I'm kind of annoyed because I spent a lot of time on this. I've got these. You know what minks are?
Yes.
Like those furs or whatever?
Yeah. Mm.
Back in the day, they used to have like these scarves made out of like the full minks where you had the head and the tail and the feet all
Yeah,
on
those
it.
are dope.
My grandma had one of those, except it would fallen apart.
Oh.
And since she passed away, like we were kind of cleaning out stuff, and I got it. I got this fallen apart minx thing, so I just had individual minx corpses, essentially.
Yeah.
I then made them into ties.
Oh my god.
And I
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
I made 3 of them. I was going to make 6, but I kind of just got bored and I didn't think anyone else would wear them except me and my dad. So I brought them and I totally forgot to put them on. We were not going to wear them during the ceremony because that would be trashy.
Yeah.
But during the reception, me and my dad were just going to wear them and it'd been hilarious. And I totally forgot and I'm pissed. So now I've just got 3 minx ties with no reason to have them.
I mean, you never know when you're going to need a minx tie.
Do you want to go to something and wear a minx tie, a dead animal around your chest?
Depending on the event, maybe. If there's not going to be any people that are going to throw blood on me.
I mean, who cares?
I don't want to get blood thrown on me, Trevor.
You ever see that guy that got like that paint thrown on him, like because he had the fur coat on and then took it off and had another fur coat on underneath it?
No, but that sounds amazing.
That was awesome. Do you want to fix the window?
Yeah, I might. I'll be right back, guys. Trevor, fill the dead air.
So that's what we've been doing in our personal lives and why we haven't really been recording, guys. But we're back. We've watched an episode. This is not going to just be an episode of us
talking about our personal lives. And why we've just neglected the podcast.
We haven't neglected. We've texted almost every week. Well, not really. But we've texted pretty often about, dude, we got to meet up because A, we got to hang out because I miss you, bro. Mm-hmm. And B, we got to record. Yeah. The fans are dying.
The fans and the people that are pissed off at us.
So many people get pissed off at us in the comments.
It's a podcast, guys. Stop telling us to talk less.
That was the worst one. Talk less.
That's the funniest one, though. To click on a podcast or any video, and just say talk less.
What? What do you want from us? And it was also was that our shortest episode?
Yeah, it was on the shortest episode we have.
What does that even mean?
Talk less, Trevor. So we're going to have at least 5 minutes of silence in the middle of this episode. So get ready, guys.
Starting now. Nah, we can't do it.
So
that would be really bad for.
But yeah, we watched the Helen surgery episode.
Yep.
And it was pretty good. I liked it.
I liked the opening for this one because it was talking. Josh was talking about how irresponsible Drake is, and then Drake comes in like, "Yeah, so I was supposed to have a story ready for this, and I forgot." So,
yeah, that was pretty funny. And then it ended with like him like tackling him after he gave away the story that he was about to tell.
Yeah, he was talking about the
Dune buggy.
call back to the Dune buggy, which was nice, and how Drake was supposed to fill it with gas or something, and didn't. So
I do feel like though that this episode never quite hit its stride.
Yeah,
you know, like it definitely could. It didn't have constant funny moments where you're gonna keep moving through it. I feel like they were trying, and maybe it just wasn't working for us. But I feel like it didn't. It was just kind of lame, you know.
There was some parts that definitely were like. It wasn't as bad as some of the episodes.
No. It wasn't a bad episode. I still liked it like a lot.
We've had some episodes where it's like, let's move. Come on. We're dwelling on this moment a little too long. Let's keep going.
I
this
also
one was not like that, but it was still like, hey, let's go. Come on.
Yeah. I think that it's also because I don't think Helen is a character that can really carry an episode.
She is great for a moment.
Yeah, I think
she comes in, says her few lines, you laugh, it's great, move on.
She does a great job being a side character that like delivers her one-liners and shit like that. It makes Drake's life shit. You know, she's really
Josh's life shit.
She's
Drake's
really,
life. Great.
Oh yeah, sorry. She's really funny in those couple of moments. But for the whole episode, you know, I was like a little bit done with it.
Like it was. I do always love getting backstory for characters.
Yeah, of course.
Helen being a former child TV star was cool to learn.
To explain why she has like a badass like loft.
Dope ass apartment whenever she's just a manager at a movie theater.
Yeah. Which it was badass back then, but looking at it now, it like wasn't that cool.
It was pretty cool still.
The only cool part was that it had a hot tub.
That apartment in LA.
They're not in LA.
Anywhere in California.
San Diego, remember?
San Diego. That's still an expensive place to live.
Yeah.
That apartment would be fuck off expensive.
Yeah.
And
Most things in Cali are fuck off expensive.
yes,
I like that term.
fuck off expensive. It's a good term. I use it all the time.
Yeah, so right in the beginning, the reason that Helen's in this whole episode is because she has laser eye surgery.
Yes.
So she cannot fucking see.
Absolutely.
The entire time, and she has these bandages on her eyes, and
She is blind.
is relying on Josh to guide her.
She drives from her appointment
In her Buick.
in her Buick, drops off her drive cleaning, and then comes back to the movie theater.
Yeah.
Totally blind. Like, not
Completely.
even like the get your eyes dilated. You have the thick sunglasses
Yeah.
on, like fuzzy vision, like straight up eye patches on both eyes.
Yeah, I don't... It would just be impossible. She also stopped for a fish taco. Remember?
She did stop for a fish taco. That's right.
But before they go to the movie theater and find this out, they're at the house and Drake and Josh are talking. Josh is like putting on his vest, and he has a gold vest.
He has a gold vest. Which,
Because of the surgery, because he is a fill-in for Helen being an assistant manager.
he's going to be assistant manager for the day.
He's got the gold vest. He's got the gold vest. So
He did get the gold vest, which we were actually questioning ourselves because it has been a bit.
yeah, it's been a while, and we were like, "What the fuck? Did we miss something?"
Did he get promoted in one of the episodes and we just totally forgot?
Which was definitely possible because we didn't even remember what episode we left off on. So
Not great.
hey, it's been a while.
It's been a while and we've been like, it's not like it's been a while and we just haven't been ignoring it. It's been a while and we've been busy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's got the temporary gold vest
And Megan pitches this idea
on how he can retain the gold vest.
Yeah. So it's this thing where you're going to combine a popcorn bucket, a drink, and your candy all in one like little thing.
What did she call it? The buck stuff or
Yeah, cup of stuff.
cup of stuff?
Yeah. So the drink was on the bottom of the bucket, and then the popcorn was on the top, and then there's two little side bits for the candy.
Yes.
Which is a real thing in real life, but
Not to that extent.
It's way different looking.
Like it
It's
uses
like an
a
actual
regular
cup.
soda cup too.
Instead of a bucket.
It's a bucket. Also, thinking about it, so I didn't realize it until the very end when they actually showed it in use.
Mm-hmm.
The soda's on the bottom.
Yep. It's going to be gross down there. It's going to be hot as fuck.
It's going to be hot, first of all, because of the hot popcorn.
Yeah.
Second of all, how do they fill that?
Yeah, I was thinking about that at the end as well when I saw it.
They
in
have
it,
to
I was like,
dribble that fucking soda down through the
down
straw,
the straw, yeah.
into that bucket.
Maybe there's like a trapdoor system, like under the popcorn.
That's just asking for
Grease.
either soggy popcorn, greasy soda, both, and or for seals to just start breaking, causing both of those things.
Yeah.
You got to have some sort of rubber seal to make sure that shit doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Also, if you want to refill on your drink, but you haven't finished your popcorn,
You're fucked.
you're shit out of luck.
Yeah, it really doesn't work. The real life one works because it's a soda, and then on the side bits, it's
popcorn and candy.
Well, and it's the one that I've seen.
Hot
it's like,
dogs and stuff like that.
yeah, it's like chicken tenders and fries and stuff, which is amazing. I would fucking go to a.
It's a great idea
I'd go
because
to a sporting event and go like.
you only
eat
have
that
to
shit.
use one hand to hold both your drink and your food.
Yeah, although I've never actually seen one in real life except for like on Instagram.
Yeah.
Or Reddit. Like I've never actually been to a stadium.
You're
and, like,
showing your
gotten one.
basic white girl on Instagram.
I love Instagram. All
I'm being forced to like it more and more.
right. Instagram's like probably it's probably
the
my
easiest
favorite
thing to
platform.
post to for my job.
Yeah,
So
I think it has the best content on it.
it's not bad. Like I like because I have my like cosplay Instagram and stuff like that. So
Yeah, shout out Trev's cosplay Instagram. What's it called? Redneck something.
Redneck cosplay,
There you go.
if you guys care.
Any underscores in there or anything?
I don't think so. I think I was the first one to do redneck cosplay.
Yeah,
It's
it's
all one word, all lowercase. Red, NECK cosplay.
So you guys are gonna follow that, right?
If you want to, go for it, guys.
So then after that, they're at the premiere, and Helen shows up. They take Helen.
Hold
Oh,
on.
actually, no, wait.
Drake.
Josh is like trying to be a manager, and like fucking what's the guy with the mullet? He's like not listening to him.
He's just like, I don't care. I'm not listening to you. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
And Drake is making out with a girl who looks
She looks
way,
way
too
too
young.
young.
Way too. She looks shockingly young for the people they've had on this show.
And yeah, they've had multiple girls that show up, and it's like she looks like she's in her 20s.
Yeah.
And then this girl shows up and it's like she looks like she's like 11 or 12.
Well, she didn't look 11. She was probably like 14 or 15 IRL.
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't think so?
I don't know. She was pretty young looking.
Yeah,
I'm also really bad at that. I'm notoriously bad at that. So
What, guessing people's ages?
yes.
How old am I?
I know that because you're 24.
I did just turn 24.
You're older than me. I've always known. I'm not gonna be able to forget that just unless I forget my own age.
I almost forgot my own age this past
I do that
year.
all the time. People ask me.
I was like, I don't even know, man.
At the grocery, someone was like, "Wait, how old are you?" Because of like ID or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, "I'm 22," and I was like, "Wait a minute, no, I'm 23."
And they were like, this is a fake. And you're like, no.
No, I promise it's right.
Please just slide it. Don't arrest me.
But
yeah, so they take Helen back to her apartment.
yeah,
her,
Drake,
loft
Josh has
thing.
to convince Drake. He convinces him
Yeah.
by threatening to tell their dad that Drake ate their dad's French pork.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that means.
I think it was a pork roast or a pork loin.
Yeah.
My handwriting kind of went off on that one.
Yeah, mine's all over the place.
Don't really know what I was writing.
Oh, also, we missed one thing in the beginning. The gum or candy that Drake was eating was fucking his mouth up.
Oh yeah,
And he was talking real weird.
He got some mega sour candy, which literally went nowhere later on in the episode.
Yeah,
That
no,
was
it didn't
just
matter. It was just a gag.
a 1-bit gag. Yeah.
So their house, her house is really cool. She has the Dance Revolution stuff, and they start dancing.
She has 3 professional arcade style Dance Revolution pads.
Yeah, like metal
ones. They only ever showed 2 like arrow things at once on the screen.
Even when all 3 of them are on, like that's just sloppy.
And half of the dance moves involved kicks.
Yeah, and clapping.
And clapping
Which is very Just Dance.
Very Just Dance because, well, clapping, fine. You want to clap for flair, go for it.
Definitely.
Whatever.
You gotta clap for flair.
I used to do that because I used to play DDR at my house.
You would do it for flair?
Me and my sister would. Me and my sister would play because we had 2 pads. So we would just like, whatever. Like, it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Dance Dance by Fall Out Boy was one of our.
That was on there?
That was on there. It was Dance Revolution Supernova.
I didn't have that one.
I don't remember.
I think I had Dance Revolution
and
3.
Angel is a centerfold. We could do Angel is a centerfold blindfolded almost. We did
Wow.
that one on easy because we were trash children.
So it's like real slow.
Maybe it was medium, but yeah, it was pretty slow. It was like it was like 3 like perfectly to the beats and everything, and it was like one whatever. Anyways, but yeah, they would kick, and it's like there's no reason for you to kick. That's not registering anything. You have to touch the pad.
Yeah.
And that's what bothered me the most.
And most of the time, they were not even stepping on any of the arrows.
No, they were just stepping on the corner bits where it was just metal.
Yeah.
Especially when Josh got up there and
Josh was doing it a lot.
They still had only 2.
Yeah.
They spaced out a little more, I think. But still, it was like one of them is doing nothing.
It's like when you hand like a baby or a toddler a controller.
It's unplugged.
And they're pretending to play.
It's like literally you're playing a single player game and they still think they're playing.
They love it.
Yeah, go for it.
It's essentially that. So one of them is a toddler.
Mm-hmm. It's probably Josh, if I'm honest.
So then Helen takes a bunch of painkillers and gets fucked up.
She's only supposed to take... So she obviously took more than 2, by the way.
Yeah. This episode is very pro drug use, recreational drug use.
Absolutely. Helen pops her pain meds because she's starting to hurt. And she's like, wow, I'm feeling crazy. It's like, how many did you take? 2, she says, while she's high. So I'm sure she took more than that. And then they were like, you're only supposed to take 1. I feel like she took like... The way she did it, like with the hand...
Yeah.
Looked like she took like 3 or 4.
I want to... Well, not 4. That would be too many. I think maybe 2 or 3.
I'm going to say at least 3.
Trevor's saying at least 4.
I'm not saying at least 4. I literally just said at least 3.
So then
Is my mic not working? Hello?
So then they go to get her eye drops, and Josh fucking drops those bitches down the drain.
And then grinds them up with the garbage disposal.
Yeah. Which you never reach for the closest switch to the drain because that's always going to be the fucking disposal.
Absolutely.
Like that was the stupidest thing he could have done.
His first thought should have been, let me get a flashlight.
Let me get my phone to shine the light on it. Wait, they had trash ass phones.
They had really trash ass old phones then, so that's not a feature. But yes, they fuck up the eye drops. So they're like, "Oh, Helen, the pharmacy gave us the wrong eye drops."
Yeah. Which she never actually got the eye drops.
You know what? She didn't.
They didn't go to the pharmacy.
He did.
Her eyes are going to be fucked.
He did go to the pharmacy.
They never show it?
They don't show up, but he said he was going to the pharmacy and then to their place.
Oh.
So he was at their place, and then Drake just shows up and is like, "I'm getting a bathing suit."
Yeah, he was like, "What's the big deal?"
And it's like, so you left Helen alone while she's high as balls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they lose Helen for a little while.
Yeah, so Josh is looking all over for her. He goes to the premiere. He goes back to their place, or to her house.
And then Megan calls him.
Yeah, he can't find her anywhere. He jumps into the fucking hot tub.
Like, literally, they're like, "Oh no, she."
He takes one shoe off.
Yeah, he only took one shoe.
Yeah.
Friggin', he goes to, like, he thinks Helen drowned or something. Instead of looking in the hot tub like a sane human being,
Yeah.
dives head first and does a handstand in that hot tub for a solid, like...
Which the water didn't look that hot.
Well, I mean, that's not how water works.
I feel like you can usually tell when a hot tub is hot. And that hot tub looked cold. You know what I'm saying?
I do. And I do kind of agree with you, but I don't want to, because that's not how
But
water...
you know exactly what I'm saying.
I do know exactly what you're saying.
Thank you.
I just don't want to agree.
You know I'm telling the truth, all right? It looked like at least room temp.
It did. It did. It did. I can't. I want to disagree with you, because that's not how water works.
Yeah, but
it doesn't look different when it's hot or cold.
You can always tell. So...
right.
Yeah, so then Megan finds her Helen, and she calls Josh, and she's like, "Yeah, I found your boss talking to a bush at the park." And so then they're hanging out. Oh wait, we forgot.
She also manages to sell her the bucket.
Yeah, no, but we forgot that they watch an episode of Happy Days. Is it Happy Days? No, Good Times.
Happy Times.
Happy Times.
The show Happy Times, which is how Helen affords. Yeah, we already said.
No, we didn't. We didn't talk about it.
We talked about how she afforded the apartment because she was she was a child star.
Oh yeah.
We talked about that.
Yeah, she's a child star. She's got the catchphrase.
How much did you drink?
Nothing. We're not drinking yet, guys.
That's a lie.
This is a sober episode.
That's not true at all.
She has the catchphrase, "This is not my job."
We're absolutely not sober right now.
Don't listen to Trevor's subliminal messages. Yeah, so then they go and pick Helen up, and Josh brings her back to her place, and Drake is already in her apartment fucking partying it up with a bunch of tweens.
Yeah, he's got the 12-year-old.
Yep.
As well as a bunch of other teenagers.
Yeah.
In Helen's hot tub.
Yeah.
Just eating crab puffs.
Yeah.
Where did he get... I guess Helen had crab puffs.
Probably in the freezer. She knew him by scent, so...
Eating her food in her hot tub with a bunch of teenagers half naked.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. There was topless women. It was insane.
You know how how Drake throws parties.
They're always fucking names insane. Backwards a lot today.
Listen, all right, I haven't watched the show in so long. I'm getting the fucking names confused.
Trash.
Then what happened after that?
Helen.
Nice. A lot of dead air.
Oh gosh, sorry.
No, we're gonna leave that in.
Helen, they're back, and all these kids are trying to be quiet, and then Helen's like, "Hey, I want to get in the hot tub. I'm feeling sore, and these pain meds are wearing off."
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "What? But no." So they get her in anyways, because eventually, of course, that happens, and all those teenagers are still in the hot tub.
Yeah.
What happens next?
Nice.
Right. She goes to reach over because she's like stretching, and she grabs like the 12-year-old's shoulder.
Yeah.
And it's like, "What is this?" And Drake's like, "Oh, I got in.
Mm-hmm.
That's my shoulder. What are you doing?"
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, okay. You're skinny, boy."
Yeah. She's like, "You have really fucking narrow shoulders, you little bitch."
She says exactly those words. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, this is the only episode that's rated TVMA.
And then she gets a call from her doctor, of course, because why not?
And he's like, "Take your fucking eye patches off, you
can
cunt."
take the bandages off, which honestly I don't think would work. I don't think that's how that works.
No, it is. It's how it works.
The same day.
Have you had laser eye surgery?
No. Have you?
You don't know.
Have you?
I don't know. No, I haven't. I have
didn't
perfect
think so.
vision.
I do too.
Nice.
High five. Oh, that was
So.
There we go.
I apologize for anyone that was
Just listening to this. We're rusty. We're coming back.
We're very rusty. I can't even get the fucking name straight, apparently. You know what that means? Need more beer.
Absolutely.
We're not drinking yet. So
yeah, I was going to say, what?
We're not drinking yet.
Sure.
That could be a fucking cup of water, you silly bitch.
It could be a cup of water. They can tell.
No, they can't.
It's actually an empty cup because we need more beer. But Helen takes off her bandages, sees all these kids, and is like, Josh, did you throw a party?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, Drake did.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I'm not taking the blame on this. And Drake's like, I did. And she's like, well, that's so nice.
Yeah, she's like, you threw a party just because of my good vision. And he's like, yeah, we love you. And she's like, let's turn on the fucking music and disco ball.
Yeah, because she has the disco ball for the Dance Dance Revolution
which is dumb.
Which is very dumb.
It's like a cool silver one too. Not like those early 2000 like multicolored ones. You remember those?
I had one of those.
We used to have one too. Everybody did. Every kid had one.
Every had one. It was just literally a plastic ball with like colored lenses in it.
Yeah, and it spun.
And it spun very slowly.
Oh, it was dope though. We should get one for this apartment.
That'd be great. Do I still have mine? I might still have mine. I'll look when I get home.
So that's pretty much the episode. They have like a weird little hot tub party with the tweens. Helen's there for some reason.
Helen's way too old to be partying.
I'm surprised she didn't feel uncomfortable by that, but she was cool with it because for some reason she has a crush on Drake.
We know why she has a crush on Drake.
But I think that's all my notes.
Yeah, there was the end credit scene.
Yeah.
Which was a flashback to when Megan had Helen in the house.
Yeah.
Oh, also, no, the bucket.
Yeah, she sold the bucket to Helen.
She sold the bucket to Helen, and then Jacob was freaking out about the price point.
It didn't make sense.
So apparently it costs only $1 to make these really, really intricately molded clear plastic buckets.
Yeah, with a metal like handle.
Apparently it only costs $1 to make them, and they were selling them for $3.50.
Yeah, which doesn't make any sense because the original, in the beginning when Helen sprayed the dude with fucking soda when she was blind.
Yeah.
She sold him a soda for $3.50, the same price. It was $3.75. It was more. Yeah, so she sold a soda for $3.75 by itself. But so then, how is the bucket with all three things $3.50?
Selling it with the stuff.
Yeah, Trevor came up with this idea that
they're selling it by itself because it's a reusable bucket. It's a solid plastic bucket.
It's like a fill up for a fee.
Yeah,
which you can do at different theaters.
Some theaters definitely have that.
I think
my
Movico has that.
The theater I used to work at had one of those big buckets, except it was you get one free refill the day you buy it.
That's lame.
Yeah.
How would they know the day?
Because we changed out the buckets for because they were like themed.
Yeah.
They were like the novelty buckets.
Every day you change it?
No.
So I could come in the next day with the bucket.
You could.
The day after that?
You'd have to make sure you walked in.
The day after?
Yeah. You could totally keep doing it, and none of us would probably notice, especially if you caught us.
Or would you care?
Probably not.
If I handed a bucket that wasn't the same one you had that day, would you care?
Yes.
You'd be pissed.
At that point, you would not get a free refill.
I always wondered that because I had, like, when I used to go to Busch Gardens a lot, we had the refillable cups, and they were themed to different rides. And we always wondered, like, whether they would be like, oh, we don't sell that cup anymore. Like, not let us get a refill. But that never happened, luckily, for an entire year. So,
hey, you know what? If it works, it works.
But I guess it's different at theme parks because they don't get new rides as often. As obviously as movies come and go.
Also, was it for that day or was it forever?
No, it was a reusable cup. I don't know what the time limit on. Like, I don't know if I could go back now with that same cup. Would it still work? I have no idea. I'm curious.
See, for us, it was a free refill just for the day.
Yeah.
But also the large bag got that as well.
Who needs that much fucking popcorn?
I mean, we've done it at Studio Movie Grill in Tampa.
Yeah.
But that's just because they bring it to you. Like, you get the popcorn and you get a free refill, and it's like food service, so they'll also bring you booze and real food.
Yeah.
So we would get the large with the free refill, and then like halfway through the movie, just hit the button, and then someone would come and refill our popcorn. It was great.
I mean, that's pretty cool, but also at the same time, I don't need that much food or popcorn.
Honestly, I could not eat a popcorn.
Yeah.
For over a year after working at that movie theater.
Yeah.
Just because you make rancid. So goddamn much of it. Mm-hmm. Just constant fill up the thing, put the butter in, put the oil in, put the salt in, and then every now and then someone comes up, it's like, can I get some without salt? Yeah. So then we have to make a batch without salt.
And you fucking pop it in their face. You toss it at them.
We fill up one of the novelty buckets, whether they wanted it or not, and then just chuck it in their face. Here's your fucking unsalted popcorn, you silly bitch.
Yeah, who wants popcorn without salt on it? You idiots.
Because they have too much salt already in their bodies. They're salt factories.
Salt mines.
They're salt mines.
So that's pretty much the episode. It was decent.
The end credit scene was meta, though.
Oh, yeah. You want to explain?
Because Helen and Megan were watching Happy Times. Mm-hmm. And Megan's like, oh, man, that must have been super fun. And Helen's like, nah, showbiz is hard. You don't want to be a little girl on a TV show.
Yeah.
And Megan's like, interesting.
Yeah. Because, she is one. So.
She is a little girl on a TV show.
It was very meta. So how many quatlers do you give this out of 10?
Oh, fuck. What even? You go first.
I'm going to give this 6.5 quatlers out of 10. I think that's a fair
I think I'm
assessment.
Going 6.
You're going to go 6.
I'm going 6 out of 10 on this one.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was decent.
But it was like, I'm just feeling 6 for some reason.
Yeah, I feel you. I was right. I was pretty much right there with you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Who do we want to shout out?
We got to shout out.
I'm going to shout out the moviegoer who got fucked up, Andrew Daly.
Is that what?
Yeah, it's that moviegoer.
All right, yeah. Andrew Daly, he dropped all of his stuff, and Megan was like, see, Josh?
Yeah, and then he also got blasted with the soda hose.
Yep. Andrew Daly, good job, dude, for getting fucked.
Who else?
Watch me check his IMDb, and he's actually like gay porn or something. He actually gets fucked all the time.
Fuck it. Anybody else you want to shout out? Oh,
Tim Brainer, production assistant.
And Noah Zingarelli, the production assistant.
2 production assistants. Good job, guys.
You guys did a great job. It was a solid ep. Thanks for listening, guys.
We're back.
We are back, and we will hopefully be continuing releasing episodes.
We are still working out the kinks on some of our other projects, such as the one-offs.
Yeah, we definitely want to do one-offs.
And Avatar.
Probably not going to happen.
We try, guys. So here's the thing with Avatar, real quick. If any of you were curious, we tried to do it, and it's a lot easier to do a podcast about a show that's kind of bad.
Drake and Josh is not a bad show. It's a great show.
It's a great show, but it's easy to rag on.
Yeah.
Avatar
in a loving way.
Avatar is an amazing show, so there's not a lot we can rag on.
Yeah.
So all we can really talk about is how great it is, and
that's tiring.
It's
not really interesting.
There's not. Yeah, we don't have any sort of weird critiques we can give, because at least for this, every critique is a little different.
Yeah.
Avatar, it's like, it was great.
Yeah.
Every episode, it was great.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
There's like 1 or 2 episodes I can't even think of off the top of my head that are not great.
Yeah, I remember a couple just because I recently watched it with Abby.
Yeah.
But most of the episodes are really
they're awesome.
So yeah, I don't know if we'll do that, but we definitely do want to do one-offs where we just watch different things, whether I've seen it, Trevor's seen it, or maybe both of us have seen it, but we just want to talk about it.
Yeah.
So hopefully those will be coming in the future.
I'm especially excited for the ones where I've seen it, because then I get to see Jacob's reaction.
Trevor wants me to watch anime.
I'm going to get him to watch anime.
Or hentai.
We're not watching hentai. I haven't even watched that much hentai.
Neither have I. But that's pretty much the episode. We appreciate you guys for subscribing and for watching our stuff.
We're sorry for the big break, but life happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish we could have given you guys some sort of heads up.
Yeah, but we didn't know it was going to happen.
But
so
for all of our subscribers that have stuck around,
yeah,
we love you and appreciate you.
And we'll catch you guys for the next episode. So go watch Drake Josh.
See ya.